So we are discussing about how to create a database. So this is the command like we can use to create the database. Create database API DB. So it creates the database. So after creating the database, we want to use the database. So what is the next command? Use API DB. You can use the, it's not case sensitive. You can use caps or small letters, but usually the keywords we go with caps to that's the convention, but it depends on you how you want to use. So when you execute this command, it will change the DB school here to API DB. So if I do execute, it will do. But if I do directly execute, if I select and execute, it will execute only this part of statement. I selected it right and executed right, so it will execute only this part. If I execute like total without any selection, it will execute this total window. So total window gets executed if I do straight like this. So there is already a database here. If I do again say create database, it says you already have a database and you are not able to create it. See, the database API already exists. Choose a different database name. So that's what it shows. And if you want to use just the database, like you can say execute this, it will execute, and see here the database changes to API DB. You can also do it manually, okay, but usually we will write this because if we want to create anything, any table or anything, we want to create directly in the database. So that's how you can create a database. So how to delete a database, so or how to drop a database. Drop a database means simply drop API DB. That's it. So drop database API DB. That's it. So drop database API DB. It will destroy the database. I mean, so it will delete the database from our. So here you see it will be delete command, delete, whereas actually it executes drop database. So that's the thing. So I'm just deleting the database. So cannot drop API database because it is currently in use. So you are using it. So you need to set it to something else. So you need to set it to master or something else, and then execute the command. It will drop. So it is dropped, and you will be not able to see it. So I'm doing refresh. You can see that it is missing here. So API database is missing. In order to create again, we can say create and use that. So we can say create it, and it is created. Now you can do it. I don't know. Execute. So executed. Then you can use create. Set it. It will set. So that's how you can do create, use, drop. So that's the thing. And you want to rename. I think the rename. I'm not sure rename. You can do, but renaming also. So we will see. Rename database. Alter database, modify name, different. So that's what we can do. So it is alter. Okay. Alter database. For tables it is direct. So, and these commands change from generally from most of them are common. Few they change based on the software what we are using. So for Oracle it may look different, and for MySQL it may look different, and for SQL Server it may look different sometimes, but most of the concept remains same. So alter database. Now we are changing the API DB database, and what we are doing, we are just changing modify. Then we have to specify what you are doing. So modify name equal to, so you need to give another name. So API DB2. So that's what you need to do. And first you need to change the database to some other thing, and you can do this one. No need to give this one. So exactly this one. And you can use the ending with semicolon. That's up to you. You can use it or you don't use it. It will get executed. So the database API2 has been set. So here you refresh, see API DB2. So that's how you can modify or alter the database. So we learned creating the database, using the database, dropping the database, altering the database. There are many other commands that you can do on the database settings actually. So those all we can do. These are some basic commands about how to create and how to drop and how to alter a database. So I'm just writing here. This is the way you can comment database. So and next we are going to create tables. So how to create a table? So tables. So how to create a table? So create table. That's the first thing, and you need to say, like, actually you need to say use what you want to use. Use API DB2. That's what we have, and create table. So you can see here it says I don't know what is API DB2, and why? Because you picked this editor, this means this query window before creating the API DB2. So that's why it's saying I don't know what is the API DB2. Okay, so but you can also do like you can use it. It will not stop you actually. So create table, and you need to give the table name. So in this API I'm just giving some table name like products. Okay. So that is my table. And its convention is like you can name it plural or you can name it singular. It's up to you. There are different conventions for like followed for the nouns. It depends. So some companies follow plural forms, some companies follow singular forms. So it depends. So create table products. Then afterwards in the table you want to have some columns. So columns goes inside the brackets. So what columns you want? So I want product ID. So first I will write product ID, and it should be I'm saying that it should be int, and it is a primary key. So primary key. So that's how you can create. And you want to create a title for the product. So title, and it is in varchar or varchar you can use. There is a slightly difference between varchar and in varchar and char. So there are three things, and in char also. So we will discuss in varchar. For title I am picking around 100 letters, and these are called data types, and this is the name of the column name, and this is the size, and you can specify any constraints here. And you don't want the product name to be null, so you can say not null. It will not be null. You can't enter null into that. Then make price. So price. So you want to have here decimal. So I'm just changing the int. This is also a keyword, so I'm just changing it to int. And here you can say 12, 6, something like that, to allow the digit 6. This means 6 decimal places you can allow inside that. And the price, how many count you want, like how many of them there are there. So count is all a reserved keyword, so you can say count of items. So you can say count of items, and that goes to int. So like this you can create a table with the different columns, and you can specify the constraints and those things. And what you need to do is you need to execute this simply, and it creates a table inside this. So you go to table, and you can see that the product is created. So that's how you can create the table. So this is about how to create a table. And now, so you know how to create a table. So how to create a table, then we want to see how to delete a table, so or how to drop a table. So delete, we use the keyword for data, but not for structure. For structure, we use the keyword drop. So drop table, and you have to give the table name. So that's how you can drop the table. So just dropping the table. So you should ensure that when you are executing this command by selecting, you should ensure that the database here should be the right one, where the table resides. So that's one. And then, so you want to create it back again, you can use same create database. So it creates it back. So that's how you can create a database, drop a database. So now I want to alter the I want to see what's there in the table. Okay, so I'm just going into that table and see here columns. So I'm just refreshing the columns, and you can see here the title is the title has a length of 100. I want to change it to 150. So how to do it? So table, what's the table you want to alter? That is products, and you say modify just apps. Okay. What do you want to modify? You want to modify title. So you can actually drag and drop like this. There is no harm. You can put these square brackets, or you can take out them. So modify title, and what you want to give, varchar. Varchar, how much you want to give? So n varchar, sorry. N varchar, and I want to make it 150. So 150. So that's how you can make it 150. So, and I think this should work, but I'm not sure. Alter, and you need to say alter. I think alter. Column. It depends. Like it changes from. Just generally we don't use alter like commands. We just use the interface, but it's nice to know alter table. It depends. Like see here, alter table, add a column. You want to add a new column. You want to remove the column. You can do modify. See, there is modify column actually, but that is in MySQL and Oracle. Whereas in SQL Server it is different. That's what I am thinking. Modify column is there actually. Alter table, alter column. That is the one that works in SQL Server. But you need to remember, if you want to, you can remember. But it's always like. But you need to know there is a command. That's what you need to know. So you can do that, and when you come here and refresh the columns, you can see it is 150. So that's how you can do the alter. So this is how you can create a table, drop a table, alter a table, and these are the like commands, basic commands, how to create, how to alter, and how to do those things. And you want to create a user also, you can create the same thing, like say create user, and you need to give the username, something like Vikas. I'm saying this, so Vikas is not a valid login. You do not have the permission, so I don't have the permission actually. So yeah, so that's how you can create the like database and tables. So those are the basic objects you can create like this, and you can create a view and all those things based on in the similar fashion. So we will discuss those things. So for now, just these two are the like these are the commands for creating the database and those things. So I'm just saving that to my drive. So I'm going into classes, A/B testing, and I'm writing here DDL. So that's it. So it's saved. I'm opening a new window, and here I want to insert some data into that table what we created. So create. Sorry. Now we are doing the DML commands. So insert data. So insert into table name. So they no need to specify the table name because insertion is like they no need to specify table, something like table, insert into table. We don't require table. Why? Because always you do the insertion only into the table. So that's why. So insert into table name. Then you need to specify the columns. Then you have to give the values, and you have to give the values. So this is how you can do. So table, product ID, title, price, count. So I want to insert product 1 with the title saying pen, and let us say ink pen, and the price is $12.06, 12.06, and the count of items is 12. So that's I want to create. So first I need to specify the columns. So I need to specify the column. So I need to specify the columns. So there is, if you are specifying all the columns, then there is no need to specify the column names individually. If you are specifying only few, then you have to specify. So I will show you that one. So insert into table columns and values, and what are the values that you want to insert. So that's how you can do the insertion. So one row affected, that is means one row got inserted into the table. So you want to insert another row. How to do? So insert into same table, and you can do the same thing here. But you can also do something like this. So I'm inserting the second item, that is fountain pen, and it is very costly. So make it 29. And how many you have? You have only few, that is 3. So like this also you can insert. So that's all. And you want to do a multiple inserts. How to do the multiple insertions at the same time? So you can have this one. There's no harm. You don't have no harm. So and you need to give comma, and you have to specify these things. So I'm just giving here 3, 4, and I have to give here pencil, and here I'm giving eraser, and I'm just giving the $1 and 2, and the count is 15, 4. So you want to do multiple insertions at once, you can do something like this. It inserts 2 rows at once. So this is one way, this is the other way, this is like another way. So in these 3 ways you can do the insertions. So after inserting, you want to view them. So how to view them? Select specify star. It means get me all the things that are in the table. So and you may have doubt, like, do I need to specify DBO and something like this? It up to you. You need to you can specify like this, or you can say just products, because DBO is the default schema. So the DBO you see here is the schema. So schema means you can divide the different applications using the same database into different schemas. So schema is something like a namespace or package that's on top level of grouping the tables and tables. So that's what. So DBO is the default schema. So you are getting everything from the products table. Sorry, I need to give from. Select the star from products. So you're getting everything from the products table. So you can see you retrieved the whatever the information that you have inserted into the database. And I doubt, yeah, it's good. So that's how you can get. If you want to get only few rows, select like few columns. Then you can say product ID, then whatever you want. You want ID only these two, then you can do this one from products. So that's how you can get the only those two columns. So you can specify the columns what you need, or you can specify a star to get all of them. So that's how you can get those. And you want to update something. So you want to update the ink pen to gel pen. So how to do? You need to have the unique identification of that item. If not, it will update all the items. So first you need to do. This is the best way recommended approach. So first you need to identify what you want to update. So select a star from products. Then you have to give the where class. So where will specify the filter. So where I want the product ID equal to 1. So that's the one. And so I will just check it like whether I'm going to get the products same product, and then only I want to update. So I'm saying instead of select, I'm saying update, then no star from update products, set what you want to set title equal to, you want to say gel pen. So that's what you can do. So it updates only the product 1. If not, it will update. If you don't give this product 1, it will update everything if you execute only these two things. So that's how you can do. So it has updated and you want to check it back again. So you can execute this one. It will get gel pen. So like this you can do the update operation. Similar operation you can do with the delete. So delete. Delete, no need to specify the star or the column names, because you are going to delete whole row. You can't delete partially, like I want to delete only title, like gel pen I want to delete. I don't want to delete like a whole row. You can't delete. You can update it. You can update it with null, or you can update with, if it takes null, you can update with null, or if it takes some other value, you can update with that value. But you cannot delete one just one column row in a row, like just one column. So delete from products. So you're deleting from products, and what you are deleting you need to specify. So I'm just deleting where product ID is equal to 4. So this will delete the last eraser. So one row is affected and you want to see them back, so you can see like eraser is not available here. So this is how you can do the deletion. So now you saw how to insert, how to select, how to update, and how to delete. So these are called the DML commands. So I'm just saving it as DML commands. So like this you can do the deletion, updation, and delete those things. And so this is like you have learned like DDL and DML in a basic way. There is much more things to discuss. So before going on to that, like let's see how to do a truncate operation. So what is truncate? So truncate. This is a like one of the famous questions that the program in the programming world, like many ask the people in the interview. So this is, excuse me, so this is one of the famous question. So what is a truncate? So truncate means I can say delete means you are choosing whichever the items you want to delete. So you want to delete all the items. Yes, how you can delete? So you can say delete from can use this operation from products. So delete from products means it will delete everything that is in the products table. If you can do. So if you say truncate products, it will remove the products. It will also delete all the products. But the thing is, see here, you are removing the data. Here what you are doing is you are destroying the total structure of the table. Means you are destroying the total table. You are dropping the table and creating the table again. So this is equal to I'm just commenting here. So this is equal to, so truncate is equal to drop plus create. So that's what you are doing. You are not deleting the row by row. You are deleting all the things. Destroy the whole box and create it back again without any data. That's what truncate means. Whereas deleting, it is something like you are choosing what you want to delete. You want to delete everything also, you can do. The thing is, like, you cannot apply where clause on truncate. You cannot apply where clause on truncate. You can apply only delete on so you can apply where clause only on delete. So you can apply only on delete, but you cannot apply it on truncate. So that's what, and therefore as this deals with structure, you need to move it to DDL. So that's the other command we are going to see here. So truncate is the command, as it is dealing with structure it is, and this is all DML. Let's do truncate. So before doing the truncate, let's do selection. So select these two from products. You can see 3 of them are there. I'm doing truncate. So execute truncate table products. Yeah. So that's what. So you truncated it and you are doing the selection again. You see nothing gets retrieved, and you can insert the things back. Just taking the insert script, and I'm doing the again the. You can also execute 2 statements at once, like this. You can see. So you are selecting them back. So truncate deletes the structure, whereas delete deletes only the rows. And where condition can be applied on delete, whereas where condition cannot be applied on truncate. Truncate is a DML command, whereas delete is a truncate is a DDL command, whereas the delete is a DML command. So these are the primary differences between those things. So any questions till now? Any questions till now?
No.
Okay. So that's a small introduction about these things, and so yeah. So apart from this, we discussed whatever the commands we have: create, alter, drop, truncate, insert, update, delete, select. So in a smaller way we discussed, but there are many things like joins. There are many queries you can do. Many summations, groupings, aggregate functions, and you can also have wildcard filterings and other things like how to join two conditions, apply conditions in a where clause, and those things. So there are many other kind of stuff that we can discuss, and for now let's keep it simple. So today we learned what is DDL and what is DML. In DDL there will be create, alter, drop, whereas DML there will be insert, delete, insert, update, delete, select. So these are the commands. And truncate is another command that looks like DML, but it is a DDL command. It goes into the DDL part of the command. So that's what we discussed today. And what else? So we can discuss some things like, so what I want to do is, I want to create a table. So I want to have some data for the table. So I'm going into a mocking thing. So mock arrow is the one of the website I use generally. It's a they provide a free set of data in different formats. So I want to go, I can fill whatever the names I want here, and I want to add one more field saying something like the salary. So salary, and I want to have number. So these are the fields. Number. So I'm just taking numbers, and how much minimum should be 1,000, and the maximum should be 5,000. Let's think, and no decimal places are allowed. So you want to create a CSV, or you want to create whatever you want, you can create here. Just taking SQL, and they will ask you, what the name you want to name this one. I want to name employees. So that was I want to name, and I want 1,000 rows that you can do, and you want to include the create a table script also. You can check this one, and you can see the preview. So it will show you the preview how the data will be, and you can see the create script and insert script here. That is a preview. Okay, so that's what it is, and you can download the data, and it downloads, and what you can do is you can open the data, and you say create. It creates the table inside the API DB2. So that was it is doing. It created the table and inserted all the data into the table. So that's how you can, and I'm just saving this. So it's already there. So in downloads, employees. So I'm just copying that to our, I don't know where I'm saving these. Sorry. Classes, yeah. So coming back to the classes and saving that one. So we have DETL, DML, and employees. So now I'm going back and using a new query window. Select star from employees. So you can do refresh, and you can copy that over to here and say execute. You will get all the employees, 1,000 employees. You can see how much time it took to execute, and how many rows it that were retrieved, and what is the server that is executed, and those things. And you can also see, like, here the number of rows that it is retrieving, and here is the timestamp of that. Now what you want, so what else you want? So you want to have, so now you want to have the people who are with salary above 2,500. So select star from DB employees, where, see, I'm just dividing it into different levels. So where salary greater than 2,500. So that's what you can do. So you can do this one, and see, it will get only the people with the salary greater than 2,500, and there are 626 people with salary greater than 2,500. So that's how you can do. And you want to get only male persons with the salary 2,500. So how to do that? So you need to add the other condition here, saying and gender should be male. So it is not case sensitive. You can keep it small or caps. It's not case sensitive. So you will get only the male people. So in that, out of 626, I think 307 who are male. So that's how you can go on adding the condition. So you want the people either with 2,000 greater than 2,500, or you want to have some people with gender male. Like both of them works for you, then you can do the or also. Like it will get these or this. So here you see male, he has only less salary, but as he is mainly what the him retrieved. So this is how you can do OR operation. So these are the some of the operations, and you want to see like 826. So you want to see how many of them are there, not the total records. You just want the count. So what you can do, count of star. So you can say here count of star. So that's how you can query the count. So this is called aggregate function. So we just now saw different select conditions, and let's retrieve the again and let's see, and how to select from DB employees, and want to select only the people that starts the first name starts with the A. So I'm saying that where first underscore name like A. It starts with A, and after A it doesn't matter what you have, so you can give percentage. So it should start with A, and afterwards like you can have anything. So the only thing we are restricting is it should start with A. So these are all the people whose name starts with A, and there are about 89 records in the table. So this is how you can query the people whose name starts with A. So this says starts with A. And what else you can have? So that's how you can retrieve the records, and we can also, after retrieving, like you want to order the you want to have something like you want to order the people by salary. So you want to order these people by salary. So you can say yeah, you can say order by salary. So that will give you the same list but ordered by salary. So I ended here. So you can see you got the list and it is ordered by salary. So it sorts them in the ascending order. You want to have them in the descending order. You specify DESC. So it will sort them by descending order. Means you will get this 135 record on the top. So execute. See here, get 135 record on the top. So that's how you can order the people by salary. So this is order by. And you can apply this order by on dates, on varchar, char, and int, whatever. So that's what. And what else we can do? So we need to discuss some more on databases, more on data types. So we'll discuss what is the difference between char, varchar, and those things, and in varchar and those things. So that's about today's class, and we will see more about select conditions, select queries tomorrow, and we will introduce some more concepts like how to join tables, how to what are joins, and how to keep keys, foreign keys, and those things tomorrow. So that's for today's class, and do you have any doubts? If you have any doubts, let me know. Like, if not, it's okay.